So you're big on sedation dentistry. So what levels of sedation are offered? And you also, I guess, are trained and licensed in IV sedation.
Yes. Sedation is great for people who has been avoiding dentistry for many years because of the fear of coming to dental offices. We do all forms of sedation, starting with pill sedation, simple as nitrous oxide gas or laughing gas. But what I really like is IV sedation because it's much safer.
Okay.
The reason I say safer is because we monitor your vitals throughout the procedure. And I've seen this over and over. People are less stressed when they're IV sedated.
Okay.
Their blood pressure is lower. Their heart rate is lower. They're much more relaxed. But also, I had IV sedation myself. I had to get wisdom tooth cut out one time.
Okay.
And the oral surgeon, a great friend of mine, did that for me. And I would not do any other way. I was out like that. And when I woke up, said, time to go home. So this is a beautiful, awesome, comfortable way to get stuff done.
And they have very little memory sometimes of the procedures that they had done under IV?
Yes, they have the medication has amnesia effect. So the time flies by for the patient, and they don't remember much. They may remember spotty parts of the procedure, but most people don't remember the entire procedure.
Now, what about that? Like a woman that's 4 children doesn't have time to go back and forth to the dentist, or the person that runs a company. You say, and we've talked about this, that you could do like 6 months worth of dentistry in one visit.
Yes.
What does that mean when you say that?
Once we formulate a plan, we could get incredible amount of work done. We could do literally full mouth restoration in one day. So
normally they just couldn't sit there with their mouth open all day, but
right.
With sedation, I guess it makes it tolerable.
Right. If you are trying to be awake and keep your muscles stretched for extensive hours, it's just not possible. And they go home with, sore muscles, headache. So IV sedation relaxes your muscles. We also add on some other medications depending on what patients need, so that when patient is done, they have very minimal discomfort. And again, most people will tell me, I compared to 2-hour procedure versus IV sedation that's been performed for many hours. Most people who are on IV sedation for many hours have less discomfort or report less discomfort than people who's been in my office for a few-hour procedure where they're conscious.
Are there people that go to you just because you're a sedation guy?
Yes, we do.
Like even cleanings, they'll get sedation?
Yes, we do have people who require sedation for cleaning, but we gradually retrain them, not necessarily retrain them, but win their trust, because once they realize, gosh, this procedure was really nothing, let me attempt this without sedation.
Like maybe just a little bit of the nitrous?
So they may start with IV sedation for very minimal procedure to just get over the fear. But once they experience how easy that was, usually, I had one lady who would not even come into office without sedation medication. And recently, I performed I placed an implant without any sedation on her. So that was a huge victory for her to overcome that fear of coming to dentists.
Now, do you think, because I've had dentists on this program, that say, Randy, sedation and all that's a little bit, with a good bedside manner, they don't have, it's nothing to worry about.
Right.
Do you think that's insensitive of the dentist?
I think it is. I think there's more to it. The fear of dentistry is real, and it's especially people who have had bad experiences. It's a really hard thing to get over. So we can't really be insensitive towards that. We have to be extra sensitive.
I mean, I have zero fear of the dentist at all.
Right.
So one day, getting a cleaning, and they recommended nitrous. It's like a day at the spa.
Right.
It's like I was bummed out when it was over.
Right. You just want to hang out there a little longer.
Yeah, you come up with all these great ideas, and then you realize they're not so great when it's all done. But yeah, it's definitely a relaxing way to go. And I tell everybody I know ever since I got the nitrous that you got to ask for it. It's really good.
Yeah, it is. There's no reason to make the process uncomfortable. It's so much easier than what people think. But you have to come in. Let us help you overcome your fear.